guys, and welcome to my second random sculpt. For those of you who haven't seen my first video, I'll explain the rules. They're pretty easy. I just rolled the dice as just happened. So we got a fish, a magic wand and a star, and I have to create a figure which includes all the three symbols. Okay, let's start. I think the beginning is pretty easy. I'll create the fish. So we start with the two different kinds of blue. I decided to take brighter and a darker blue to get that nice pattern you see here. Looks like as it was made with the watercolors. Okay, just take some aluminum wire. I always take aluminum wire for the skeleton of the figure. And put it right into your creation, right into our fish. Well, when you're curious what happens when you don't use any aluminum wire, please check out my Asterix tutorial. There you can see that the whole creation shrank down into the oven as the clay got too hot and couldn't deal with the weight of the figure. Yeah. Back to our creation. I decided to add some brighter blue without any pattern for the head part. I think that looks very nice. We are about to make the eyes. Just make some dents for the eyeballs, and we do some detail work for the eyelids. But we will come back to that in a minute. Okay, just take some white clay, make two balls and just place them right in position, and so we got nicely fishy eyes, which pop out a bit. I think fish eyes always pop out a bit. Maybe it has something to do with underwater issues, I don't know. We are adding a thin layer of bright blue clay as eyelids. And it looks pretty nice, I think. We start to create the iris. Just take a piece of black clay, place it in position, and the eyes are almost finished. What about the nose? Well, is it called nose, although it's a fish? I don't know. This will be the bottom lip of the fish. It's a bit bigger than the upper lip, and I think it looks nice. In German there's a saying which goes like that, risking a thicker lip. And this means that you're pretty confident and that you talk more than you act. Okay, we are about to create the fins. What about the name for the fish? It's Confident Carl. Hi Carl. Carl the magician. But you will see that in a minute. Okay, the fins. You saw that I took some tiny pieces of white and bright blue to get that nice effect right at the edges of the fins. Just adding some more details, using my favorite tool for that. And well, I don't know how these fins are called, just call them breast fins, maybe that's right. I'll make the same procedure to the breast fins as well. One of the fins will hold the second symbol on the cube, well, it's a magic wand. And this is why I just called him Carl the Magician. Or no, what about Carlos? Carlos the Magician. And he's widely known in all 7 world seas. Okay, I took a Q-tip, just painted some parts black, and the wand is finished. I won't leave the wand right there when I'll bake the fish. It's great as well, baking the fish. I will glue the magic wand to the figure when the fish is baked, when the clay is hard. So just remember not to leave the wand there. This fish has some further fins, the bottom fins. They will be right at the front part, front lower part. Just placing them right in position. And then only one fin is missing, of course, the mermaid one, the mermaid bottom fin. Is it really called bottom fin? Maybe I should look that up before spreading any wrong words. Attaching the bottom fin, the booty fin. Yeah, it's called the booty fin of the fish. Yeah, the fish is finished. We will add some magician kind of stuff. So there's a hat. We will create a magic hat where this fish pulls out the white rabbits. But well, we are underwater, so he pulls out white octopus out of his cylinder. I think that's the right word for this hat, cylinder. Yeah, I think it goes great with his black wand, and we need a cloak. And actually the cloak is the best solution to get the star, the third symbol, right into our creation. I'm preparing 9 little pieces of yellow clay, and then there's a lot of cutting work, a lot of cutting, star cutting work. So this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. Yeah, we are finished. Take some black clay for the cloak, make a thin layer, but not too thin, as it has to be stable enough for the stars and to keep itself right in position later when we place it right around the fish. 4 stars for the inner part and 5 stars for the outer part of the cloak. Now we will attach this nicely cape to Carlos the magician. There's a rope holding the cape, and we will do some tiny details, and then we are almost done, but we are ready to go into the oven. Ooh, a hot, delicious fish. Well, I wouldn't eat him as I'm a vegetarian. We will glue the wand right in position. And after that we can start painting with a lot of transparent polish. I won't save on the transparent polish as we need a lot of polish for this figure. It should look very shiny and wet. Of course, only the fish skin. You don't need to paint any of the accessories he's wearing. Okay, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching this tutorial. It's a great creative way to take these story cubes, just roll the dice and you don't know what comes out. Well, Carlos the magician fish came out and he's pretty good at some card tricks. You also may want to check out my previous random sculpt. This is Jeff, the business alien, so just click here. Please like the video, let me know what you think and write it just down below in the comments. Thanks again and see you next time. Bye.